I met with a man who's a very rational person. I met with a man who really wants to see New York be great again.
Mr. President, you said you love.
What was in the air today? Because Donald Trump praising Zohran Mamdani after attacking him for months? This must be Donald Trump from an alternative universe. Donald Trump has the Republicans pissed right now for praising Zohran Mamdani. Look at this Fox News clip of how they're reacting to Donald Trump and Zohran Mamdani's press conference.
I think J.D. Vance is jealous. I think the president wants to use him as a running mate. They really got along fantastic.
Just one word, wow. Kami Mamdani, as the president has quoted, referring to his guest in the Oval Office there for the past several months, looked like best friends with President Trump now.
That's how the entire Republican Party is reacting to this. And honestly, I have the same reaction. I can't believe that Donald Trump, after going on so many unhinged rants about Zohran Mamdani in the last couple of months, that he actually praised the man. He had nothing but good things to say. He was cheese grinning the entire time. Like, I don't know. I don't know, if Donald Trump's medication that he was on today just put him in a good mood, or what the hell it was, if he's trying to, win some points back, because his fucking approval rating at 38% is horrendous. I don't know. But Fox News seems to believe, and the rest of the country seems to believe, that Donald Trump loves him some Zohran Mamdani. And I mean, we don't blame you. Everybody does.
Hi guys, my name is Esther Daniel and you're welcome back to the channel. Trump is loud online. He's disrespectful online. He talks big on internet. He threatens people. He insults them. He mocks them. That's his whole brand. But look at what happened when he stood in front of Zohran Mamdani. No insult, no belittling, no humiliation, no threats, no rough guy energy, just smiles, praises, soft tone, great guy, strong ideas, all of that. Why? Because bullies only back when they think you are weaker than them. And Trump didn't see weakness in front of him. He saw someone who wasn't scared of him. Let's get into it. Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video to help the channel out.
The reporters were being so rude to Mamdani during his meeting with Trump today, and I expected that. But what I did not expect was how hard Trump would defend him.
Why did you fly here? Aren't trains greener?
He's working very hard. For him to be, that's a very long drive. I'll stick up for you.
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay, you can just say yes. Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
Mr. Mamdani often talks about New York City being covered by international law, that they will follow international law. Doesn't often talk about the U.S. Constitution. What is your response to that?
Well, I don't know what you're referring to in terms of it could be covered by international law, local law. It's covered by a lot of law.
Mind you, this is the same man who called Mamdani a communist lunatic and threatened to withhold federal funding from New York if he was elected. I would genuinely pay money to find out what happened during that meeting that turned Trump into Mamdani's biggest fan. Like, I'm not mad at all about it. I just don't understand it.
He has said he'll take over New York if Mamdani wins, and he will, because he has no respect for him. He thinks he's a kid and he's going to knock him on his tuchus.
Meanwhile, Donald Trump is out here posting the same kind of collages I make for my friends on Instagram on their birthdays. He literally put a solo shot of him in the collage, like he was his cousin visiting Washington, D.C. for the first time, and he was taking him to a bunch of tourist attractions. Can't. Now, a lot of us are perplexed, myself included, at this 180 Donald Trump has taken when it comes to Zohran Mamdani. Not that long ago, he was threatening us New Yorkers that if we voted for Zohran Mamdani, he would withhold federal funds. And now it looks like he's fawning over him. Like, literally smitten. Don Jr. probably looked at this picture and was like, how come you never look at me like that? And people on both sides seem to have opinions as to why this positive interaction took place. MAGA believes Donald Trump is playing 5D chess, and this is a part of some master plan that Donald Trump has in store for Mamdani. People on the left think that Mamdani was the real alpha in the room and he dog-walked Donald Trump. But I think the answer is a lot more simple than that. I deadass think Donald Trump believes Zohran Mamdani is Aladdin. He was probably like, you still got that magic carpet by any chance? Oh, but the shocking news does not end there. Yesterday, Marjorie Taylor Greene announced that she will be resigning from Congress effective January 5th, 2026. And do you think Donald Trump posted another collage about the fond memories he had over the past 5 years with Marjorie Taylor Greene? No, he did not. In a scathing post on Truth Social, he writes, Marjorie Trader Brown, because of plummeting poll numbers and not wanting to face a primary challenger with a strong Trump endorsement where she would have no chance of winning, has decided to call it quits. Her relationship with the worst Republican congressman in decades, Thomas Massie of Kentucky, also known as Rand Paul Jr., because he votes against the Republican Party and really good legislation, did not help her. For some reason, primarily that I refused to return her never-ending barrage of phone calls, Marjorie went bad. Nevertheless, I will always appreciate Marjorie and thank her for her service to our country. President DJT. That must have stung. Right? And you didn't deserve that kind of send-off. So I will be working hard to make a video montage of all the videos and jokes I have made at your expense. Stay tuned. Anyways, bye.
Donald Trump fawning over Zohran Mamdani is not really a surprise when you actually study the alt-right pipeline and how people decided to vote for Trump. 2024 was not the first year that the Democratic Party undermined a Democratic primary. And a lot of people who were hoping for change, who were hoping for a change from the status quo of what the Democratic Party has delivered year after year, were very pissed and went over to Trump. And while, yeah, bigotry plays a role in that, the Democratic Party wants you to rest in that sentiment. Because people have been begging for progressive economic policies for decades, like decades. And what made Trump so popular, aside from Hillary Clinton trying to utilize him so that she could win, was the fact that he offered change from the status quo. Now, whether or not he delivered on that, no. But what he promised is what got him elected. And Trump knows how to sniff out and sidle up to people who are more popular than him. And Trump knows that the more people like Mamdani run and win office, the less support he and Republicans will have. And it completely changes and wrecks their plans for the future. And the man also knows branding, so he knows that a lot of liberals and Democrats are going to look at him sidling up to Mamdani and make the very shallow leap that, oh, that must mean Mamdani is a secret Republican.
President Donald J. Trump is now more congenial with Zohran Mamdani than key members of the Democratic Party were. In one fucking afternoon, Trump expressed more warmth and welcoming energy to Zohran Mamdani as mayor-elect than Hakeem Jeffries or Chuck Schumer did. Do you know what Donald Trump said in the Oval Office with Zohran Mamdani standing right next to him? He said, I talked to Mayor-elect Zohran. I congratulated him on his victory. He ran a race against a lot of very tough people. That's literally more praise than Hakeem Jeffries or Chuck Schumer gave him. What the fuck is happening? And not only that, within seconds of this, then a reporter asks Zohran Mamdani, do you still think that Trump is a fascist? And he's about to give an answer, and then Trump fucking, hits him, taps and gives him a love tap, and then says with a giggle and a smile, you could just say it, and then Zohran Mamdani says, yeah. What the fuck? Democrats are fucking irrelevant, dude. Mainstream Democrats have literally nothing to offer at this point. What the fuck is happening?